I could look into a crystal ball and see something about my future, I would want to see nothing because I want to be surprised of like what life has in store for me.
I want to know if I pursued my career as a doctor because it's a lot of hard work and time and effort.
I'd like to know what job I'm gonna be in for like when I'm older, for long term, so I don't waste my time in college majoring in something I might not be pursuing.
Did I get a 1 on the AP Italian and Culture examination?
Football. I want to see how I'm going to die, so I make sure it doesn't happen.
I wouldn't want to know anything. Just gotta live in the moment.
I'd want to know who my future wife was, save myself a lot of trouble.
If you had a crystal ball and you could see one thing into the future,
Yes,
what would it be and why?
I'm looking.
I would like to know the exact day that I could retire from teaching so I could pursue my career as a professional ballet dancer.
Will I live a healthy, happy, and prosperous life?
I would just want to know that my family is provided for and just make sure I don't really have to worry too much.
I want to know that I accomplished everything I wanted to.
Are there any other life forms in the galaxy?
A sports so I can play a game so I can bet on it and make a lot of money.
I would just want to know that I'd be happy and my family would be safe and healthy.
I wouldn't want to know anything.
I would want to know what I was going to do with my life.
We save the earth.
Everything.
I would want to know if love and not fear will conquer the humans who inhabit the planet.
If I start my own headphones.
I would want to see if I was famous.
I would want to see if like I created a family basically and like what they looked like and if we were all like happy and stuff.
I would not want to look into a crystal ball because the future is uncertain and I don't want to know anything that's going to happen in the future.
What my career is. I would want to know who I would marry.
I'd like to see if there was sharks with laser beams on their heads.
I would see how much technology changed.
The price of Apple stock.
Okay, so if I could see into the future, I would get the next set of Powerball numbers and make sure I would win the Powerball and then all the financial problems would be solved.
Nothing, because I don't really want to know what happens in my future. I just want to like go with the flow.
If I had a crystal ball, I would want to know if I will always reside in the state of New York.
If you had a crystal ball and you could see anything in the future, what would you want to see?
I would want to see if either I was famous or if the person I married was famous.
I want to see what I would do in the future
Why?
because to see what's going on.
Weirdly enough, I think that I might want to see my funeral because that's something you'll never get to see, and I want to see who actually ended up being my friend for my whole life and being there for me when they didn't get anything out of it.
Probably be like my kids and who they are and like how many,
If you had a crystal ball and you could see into the future, what is the one thing you would see and why?
I'm gonna sound so corny, it's gonna have something to do with my kids, but I would want to make sure that they're safe and happy and doing well in their lives.
Go.
I had a crystal ball and I could see into the future. I would like to know if a cure for cancer was found.
If you had a crystal ball and you could see anything in the future, what would it be?
I'd probably look at like when I'm like 70 or 80 and seeing if my life is on track, if everything went the way I wanted it to.
What college I'll go to?
What my family will look like. Passing macro.
Which college I'm going to.
What college I get into.
I would like to know if either one of my children move out to California, which is my dream, to follow them and stalk them to the new place they live. And I hope it's not like Michigan and it's like California.
I'd like to know tomorrow's winning lottery numbers.
Who I'm married to. Not that I would change anything in my past, but I would just be curious how my life played out.
It would be how much money I would make in my future so that
I would be comfortable where I'm at right now and know how much money I can spend.
Will I be successful?
So if I had a crystal ball, what would I want to know for my future? I wouldn't want to know anything really, because I think that takes the fun and excitement out of life. I think the fun of life is not knowing what's coming next, so I think that's my answer to that question.